Setting goals is a proven method of achieving more in life. In this video, I am going to show you what are SMART goals and how you can use this approach during your PhD studies to get results. I will also show you some examples of SMART goals as a PhD student which you can set, and then we will talk about how to divide a goal into tasks and how to achieve those tasks. So all this is coming up in this video, and we are starting right after this short break. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Tahir, and if this is your first time, please hit the subscribe button and also the notification bell to get notified whenever I post a new video on this channel every Tuesday and Friday. Most of the time we make vague goals. We are not clear about our objectives. Let's say you set a goal that you will write a conference paper or a journal paper during your PhD. No, this is your dream at this stage, and this dream will become your SMART goal when you attach certain attributes to this. So let me first explain what this SMART stands for. So in this SMART, S stands for specific, M for measurable, A for attainable, R for relevant, and T for time bound. Now first I will briefly explain this and then we will discuss it further. So when we say specific, specific means that our goal must be detailed and clear. And when I will give you the example, it will be more clear to you. Now M means measurable, and it means that someone should be able to determine whether you have achieved your goal or not. So you should attach some numbers to your goal. For example, how many or how much. A means attainable, and attainable means that you have the knowledge, skill and resources to attain that goal. And relevant means that that goal has some meaning for you and you are willing to put some effort towards that goal. You are passionate about that goal. And times bound simply means that you must put a deadline on that goal. So my first example is, let's say you have started your PhD. So your first SMART goal could be something like this. By 31st of March 2020, I will complete my research proposal and distribute it to my committee. Now this is a SMART goal because it has a deadline. It is very clear and detailed that you are going to write a research proposal and you will distribute it to your committee. So all this is very detailed, very specific, time bound, relevant to you. So everything is perfect, which makes it a SMART goal. Now, setting a SMART goal is not a big problem because as you can see that you have to give a detailed description and then attach a deadline. What is the hardest part of SMART? Now, you should understand this, that the hardest part is the A component of this, attainable. Although you can easily estimate that this is attainable because other students have done this, your university has the resources. But the major part is how to achieve this, how to attain your goal. And this is the part which you have to learn. Let us talk about this research proposal. How to do a research proposal. This is the hardest part of this goal. So what happens is that once you have written your SMART goal, that this is my goal, the next thing is you have to understand how I am going to achieve this goal, and you divide that goal into tasks. And these are the tasks where you have to learn a lot. In order to make a research proposal, there are certain steps. And I have mentioned all this in one of my videos, how to write a research proposal. You can look at my channel. Now, let us see another example of a SMART goal. Let us assume that your research proposal has been approved. Now, your next goal is that you are going to do a literature review. If you simply say that I'm going to do a literature review, this is not a SMART goal. You should say something like this, that I'm going to complete the literature review in this field, your field of research, by 31st of December 2020. So now this is a SMART goal. Once you have written the research proposal, now your field of research should be clear to you. Otherwise, you should talk to your supervisor, and at this stage, your broader field of research should be clear to you, which you should put in your literature review goal. This will make this goal as your SMART goal. Now, once you have done the literature review, your next SMART goal could be that by the end of this month, I'm going to find top 10 researchers in my narrowed down field of research. And now you put your narrowed down field of research, not the broader area which you have put in your first goal. So now this is your SMART goal for the next step, that you are going to find the top researcher in your field. And if you don't know how to do that, I have a video for this. I think the title is that 5 things which every PhD student should do early in their career. Now let's talk about the most important goals, writing a conference paper or writing in a journal paper. So if you simply set a goal like this, that I'm going to write a research paper, it is not a SMART goal. The thing which will make this SMART goal is that, for example, you say that I'm going to write a conference paper in an IEEE conference, and I'm going to finish this 1 month before the submission deadline of the conference, and the proposed title of my paper is this. Now this is a SMART goal, because now you have a proposed title in your mind. Now you have done the literature review and you have some idea about the topic or the title of your research paper. Now this is your SMART goal, and now you can start working towards it. Now for a journal paper, your SMART goal will be a little bit different, because for journal paper you need some experimental results. And now the next step is, once you have set these goals, the most important part is, as I mentioned earlier, you have to divide your goal into tasks. And if you look at my videos, most of my videos address this problem, how to break down a goal into tasks. So I have a video of a literature review and research proposal, so all those videos are available. Now the deadline of every SMART goal needs not to be a very long deadline. You can also set some SMART goals on a weekly basis. For example, you can set a goal like this, that I will be writing 20,000 words of scientific material every week for next 12 weeks. So this could be a SMART goal because it is measurable, it is detailed, and it has a deadline. I hope that now you know how you can convert your vague goal into a SMART goal, and you understand that making a SMART goal is not enough. You have to break down into tasks, and then you have to learn how to do those tasks in order to achieve your goal. And hopefully this will help you to transform your dreams into SMART goals and your SMART goals into reality. So I hope you like this video. If so, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching and see you next time.